I am the DA of Monroe County.
I understand that.
You know what? If you give me a traffic ticket, that's fine. I'm the one who prosecutes it.
A few moments later.
There are growing investigations tonight into the traffic stop controversy involving Monroe County District Attorney Sandra Doorley.
So this DA thought she was above the law, and now she's about to lose everything over a speeding ticket. This is Sandra Doorley. She's a 60-year-old lawyer from upstate New York, and she's just not any lawyer. She is the Monroe County District Attorney. Now, she was first elected in 2011 running as a Democrat, and she was the first woman to ever hold that position. Here she is being sworn in.
I, Sandra Doorley, do solemnly swear.
I, Sandra Doorley, do solemnly swear.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York.
And that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Monroe County District Attorney.
And that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the District Attorney of Monroe County.
According to the best of my ability, so help me God.
According to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Now, Sandra changed her party affiliation in 2015 to Republican.
Other news now, an announcement this past hour is shaking up Monroe County politics. The district attorney Democrat, Sandra Doorley, is running for re-election as a Republican.
It's a decision that I believe will allow me to focus on my job as a public servant and as a prosecutor, rather than be distracted from my work by political consideration and party politics.
And she was reelected in 2019 as a Republican to her third term as DA.
Thank you, everyone. It's great to see so many people here, and you know, I'm going to say one thing to the room and to everyone who's listening. You know what? The Republican Party in Monroe County is not dead. And we are alive and well. And look at all of the great people here. We still have the energy, and we will be back. Absolutely. And I am back for another 4 more years. So thank you, George Soros. But anyway, you know what? Thank you to all of the voters in Monroe County for having faith in me, for realizing that, you know, my office has done a great job in terms of public safety. We run an office with integrity and with the utmost of ethics.
Now, these words will come back to haunt the DA, as you'll see a little later. Now, Doorley made a reputation prosecuting what's known as cold cases. These are cases that authorities have since stopped investigating without making any arrests. Now, she employed DNA evidence and was able to get some really high-profile convictions, like this one.
And an end to a case that went cold for decades. Timothy Williams has been found guilty on all counts for the rape and murder of a Rochester teen in 1984, 40 years without an answer until now.
Timothy Williams faces a max of 25 years to life with a minimum of 15 years. Live in Rochester, I'm Jatara Marsh. Natalie, back to you.
So this DA was on top of the world until April 22nd, 2024.
This is 13 WHAM News at 11.
Body cam footage released today of an encounter between the Monroe County District Attorney and Webster police in her garage after officers say she did not stop when they tried to pull her over for speeding.
Now, this whole thing started about 5:30 in the evening. See, Sandra was driving home from a long day's work when police tried to pull her over for driving 55 in a 35.
Sorry, I'm the DA. I was going 55 coming home from work.
55 and a 35.
I don't really care.
Okay.
So you can call Dennis.
Can you please come over here? This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is. You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay. I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay. Well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free. Absolutely.
Okay.
So now some people would consider what the DA is doing now an abuse of her authority. She is about to call the chief of police.
Admitted to me that you were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
To leave me alone. It's
Officer Christopher. Can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a traffic. This is a legal traffic stop. Do you have your ID?
No, it's in my purse. Here.
You have your purse right there.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis? This is ridiculous. Just go away.
Hello, sir.
Now, as the officer is trying to explain the situation to the police chief, the DA decides she's going to go inside her house.
I stopped her for going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
On Phillips Road.
And she failed to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God.
Yep. All right. Ma'am, come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop. Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you. Would you just
953. Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
No. Get out of my fucking house. Here.
I don't know why you're acting like this towards me.
Because
Can you please go to the back of the vehicle?
I'm not going to. I'm home. Okay, 55.
I don't care if you got home. You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over. When my lights were initiated.
I didn't know you were stopping me. There was lots of other people on the road.
I was right behind you.
Yeah? There were other people on the road too.
Okay, I was directly behind you.
I'm not dealing with you right now.
Can you please step over here?
I'm not going to.
So now, we got to keep it real. If that were you or me, we would be going to jail. There would be no stopping, no passing go, do not collect $200. You would be going to jail. But since she's the DA, she's just telling him, go F yourself. I'm not doing anything you're saying.
Can you please step over here?
I'm not going to.
What is the reason you're so against what I'm doing? I'm doing my job. You say you're a DA?
I am the DA.
Okay.
Okay, let me get you my badge. I am the DA of Monroe County.
I just don't understand the hostility towards me. I'm doing my job.
No, you're being an asshole.
How am I being an asshole?
I am the DA of Monroe County.
I understand that, but that doesn't give you a right to go 55 and a 35. And you even admitted to me that you went 50. I understand that, ma'am. I understand that.
You know what? If you give me a traffic ticket, that's fine. I'm the one who prosecutes it.
So the DA straight up tells him, give me the ticket. I'm going to prosecute myself. This ain't going nowhere. I got the power. Now, some people would say that sounds like an abuse of power. What gives her the right to go 20 miles over the speed limit? Is it because she's the DA? So eventually other officers get there and they just write her a ticket. Again, if that were you or me, I don't know if we'd be getting tickets. But they write her a ticket and listen to what she says.
All right, ma'am. So I'm issuing you speed in zone, 55 and a 35.
That's fine. I'll take care of it since I'll be prosecuting myself.
Okay. At the end of the day, if you see my lights and sirens behind you, and obviously they're going off, just pull over. We can have a conversation and be on our way. I kept my eye on your vehicle. I'm not going to check my computer to see what plate it is if a vehicle is not stopping for me. I want to keep my eyes on that vehicle for my safety so I make it home at the end of the day. Okay?
I apologize, but
I'm sorry that you had a bad day, and I'm sorry it went this way, but I do respect what you do. Have a good day, man.
So now you got to give credit to where credit's due. Officer kept his composure, did his job, handed her this fine, and got out of Dodge. Now, because body cams are public records, they were released. And these body cams sent off a firestorm of criticism toward the DA from the left and the right. Check out these clips.
I mean, come on, Cassandra. We're trying to reason with you here. Cassandra? I mean, why do you make us do all of this? Come to your home. We're still not going to arrest you. We won't do a damn thing about it because we protect the powerful. But I just want to give you a lecture before we leave. Put it up full mass. You should have turned your ass around, Supervisor, if you weren't going to do anything. And I got to say this. Let somebody else lead the police on because it would have been a high-speed chase, even if it was low speed. It had to be high speed given the fact that she was breaking the speed limit. Led the police on a high-speed chase to her home, opened the garage. She done got out of her car. She's on the phone. Where's SWAT? Where's the perimeter? Because I guarantee you, by the time you made it to that house, it would have been 10, 15 police officers waiting for you right there if you would have been anybody else. But now she knows to cheat. That makes all the difference in the world, obviously.
You don't get to hold yourself accountable. You should resign You don't get to say, I'm going to discipline myself the way I think I should be disciplined. No, somebody else should discipline you. She should be fired immediately. She tried to coerce. Here, let me show you my badge. I'm going to call your police chief. He said, you were speeding, man. 20 over the speed. Why you treat me this way? I don't care.
So the DA tried to do some damage control by releasing a statement.
Last Monday, I failed you and the standards that I hold myself to. And for that, I am so sorry. What I did was wrong, no excuses. I take full responsibility for my actions. I fell short of the values I've held for my entire 33-year career. I didn't treat this officer with the respect that he deserved. All police officers deserve respect. I am truly and sincerely sorry. I had just come from work. I was dealing with 3 homicides that occurred over the weekend. I watched a video where an innocent cab driver was executed. And I was still reeling from a frightening medical concern that my husband received that afternoon. But we all had bad days and stress, and it was wrong for me to take it out on an officer who was simply doing his job. While I previously apologized to him, I will say it again. I'm sorry. Police already have a tough job, and that day I made this officer's job harder. To the community, I owe you full transparency. Here's what I'm doing to hold myself accountable. First, I already pled guilty to the speeding ticket, and I will willingly pay the fine. Next, I'm referring the entire matter to a district attorney from another county for review and will fully cooperate with that investigation. I'm going to self-report this incident to the grievance committee, and I will cooperate with their investigation. Finally, if one of my assistant district attorneys had acted this way, I would have disciplined them. So I'm disciplining myself. I will take ethics training to remind myself that professionalism matters. I've been humbled by my own stupidity, and I am fully to blame. I will make this right. I ask for your forgiveness.
Now that apology didn't stop the fallout, because now investigations are just piling on.
Exchange between Monroe County District Attorney Sandra Doorley and a Webster police officer is now the focus of at least 2 investigations. The latest announced by the Monroe County Office of Public Integrity, which says it received several requests to investigate. Director Jansen McNair saying his office will conduct an investigation in conjunction with the Monroe County Board of Ethics, which he chairs. The investigation will begin immediately. It comes after Governor Kathy Hochul referred the incident to the Commission on Prosecutorial Conduct. Hochul saying district attorneys are responsible for prosecuting criminal and traffic offenses and must perform their duties with the highest ethical standards.
So, at the end of the day, what do you think should happen to this DA? Really think about it. Because technically speaking, if that was any of us, we would have been in handcuffs. We're running from the cops, 20 miles an hour over the speed limit, head to the house, running into the house.
Rabbit, get that gun out!
Okay, so it wasn't really like that, but you get what I'm saying. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that great YouTube stuff. And my name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.